Hey guys, welcome back to Easy Life. Today we'll be continuing our quarter-final match against Dave Gilbert, who I have dubbed the dentist. No offence to him, as I say. Just as I say, it's about the irony of being called. It's about the irony of having jagged teeth, slightly jagged teeth, whilst dentists are so picky about teeth. And quick to offer braces, as I say, probably went around in those days. But yeah, a break. Frame 5 this is. Obviously, we broke off and got a chance now. I'm still, it's the same day as before. I'm still watching England v Wales, not England v Wales. England, what's it called? Wales v Switzerland and Wales. And yeah, it's probably been about 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes since filmed the last video, and it's now 1-0 to Switzerland. Yeah, they. From a corner to a header to a goal. It's pretty impressive, actually. You know? So Wales on the back foot. Obviously, this is a group stage, so they're not going to be out immediately if they lose this, you know? They're still doing better than Turkey, who are 3 goals to the bad. Obviously, losing 3-0 to Italy. Pretty poor start for them. Pretty worrying start. I think Turkey versus Wales in the next set of match play on Wednesday. Well, obviously it doesn't matter to you guys, because, you know, it just doesn't. 16th? Would you think it, I don't know which session it is, it might be 2 o'clock, it might be 5 o'clock, I really don't know. That was an absolutely fantastic pot, and if I got position on a red here, well, what a result. I think, oh please, oh no, I don't think, man, I got it, I don't think I got it, man. Oh man, this is horrible. This is horrible. Horrible. Is that how Del Boy says it? I feel like he says it like that, horrible, I don't know. Del Boy, his accent, yep, still 1-0 to Switzerland after 55 minutes of play. It's approaching the hour mark now. Don't think extra time happens in these matches, nor the penalties. I think 0-0 can happen in these group stage matches. I think it only happened once in the World Cup. It was very late on, it didn't look like it was going to happen at all. You know, France, it was actually one of France's games. I think it was Denmark I played and got the draw. France and Denmark. Denmark actually playing tonight. Well, obviously I don't know to you guys what tonight means, but tonight when I'm recording this, they play, well, 5 PM, not the evening session, the late afternoon session. Yeah, they're playing Finland. I think I mentioned that, it's the Nordic clash I called it. Well, I didn't call it that, but it's effectively a Nordic clash, isn't it? Meanwhile, David Gilbert has played absolutely disgusting. It's like I'm not even playing a hard AI today. It's pretty disappointing, you know. I wanted a tough battle, but you know, I haven't had one. It's like I've had a really easy ride, and I don't think I've deserved it. I don't think I played particularly well. Might just go check up on after this episode if the AI difficulty is set to hard, because it seems to have gone really easy in these last couple of games. You know, I didn't play a bad game against Bingham, but this Dave Gilbert now, he's playing absolutely horrendous snooker. He's playing disgustingly, you really have to say. I can't say. If we take this frame, then well, Dave ain't got much of a route back. And he made too many mistakes in that opening frame where we gave him a lot of chances. I mean, maybe there were difficult balls on in that first frame. It was a bit of an awkward one, but we somehow managed to win it. We didn't play all that good. Maybe that was kind of the key turning point in this match, missing so many chances. Maybe it's kind of decided the outcome of this match, you know. And I'm just going to enjoy the ride now, because why not? I'm nigh on a century break. That's all this match needs now, is a century. So I wouldn't say it's been a spellbinding performance. I'd say the last frame certainly was good. Can't remember the frame before. We had an 80 break, I think frame 1 or 2, frame 2 or 3, I can't remember which one. I think that was kind of the moment everything sort of changed. I think that was kind of the moment we got into our flow and Dave's flow was kind of killed off, and from there it's kind of just been all about one player, O'Sullivan, the rocket, and not the farmer. You know, he likes his crops, Dave. He's probably McManus's favourite player. I was talking a few episodes ago about McManus and his food, overcooking things. And what was his other one? How do you like these for your dinner? Still 1-0 to Switzerland.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
But apparently Wales did reach the semi-final last time. I think I vaguely remember it. Can't remember who they lost to, France or Portugal. I think they were the finalists. Portugal won. France were the hosts, but obviously there's no host country is on its own. I think there will be for the World Cup. Yeah, it's in Qatar next year. The World Cup is. Yeah, this is just a UEFA thing. I think they've just decided that on their own. UEFA. I don't think FIFA's done that. So yeah. So the World Cup will still be in one country, Qatar, next year. Don't know about in 2026 or whatever the plans are from then onwards. 2026, 2030, all those ones in the future. Who won the World Cup? France. Oh, that was brilliant. The way they won it. They played so well. They did deserve to win. It was a good victory. You know, they beat Croatia in the final. It would have been lovely to see England beat France in the final. I think it just would have been lovely to see England full stop in the final. But, you know, France, neighbouring countries, well, obviously overseas, but neighbouring to a certain extent. I think it just kind of would have had a certain sense of magic. In 1966, we won it, and another goal. A goal, that was. I just saw a goal, I think. No? Well, yeah, I'm flashing saying goal, but that looked like a goal to me. No? No goal? No goal. Don't know why that wasn't classed as a goal. That looked perfectly good to me. Maybe there's some sort of weirdo offside rule. There's a corner for the Welsh team. A fairly good team. And they've missed.
He's aiming for the left corner here. But
we've potted. It would have been funny if we'd missed. So I could have just said, they've missed, and we've missed. It just would have sounded funny. It's hard to score a goal, isn't it, in football? I don't think I'd have the patience to watch it, and meanwhile I've underhit that mistakenly. My finger slipped there. That wasn't... There's another corner. There's another corner for Wales. Oh, it's just gone off. Well, David Gilbert, if ever you wanted a chance... And I'm just cheesed off not to have made a century, because I was on a great chance there. It's just not been good stuff from Dave. He's just struggled, I think. You know, it's a hard AI. I think I was expecting more of a fight than what he's given us. I feel he's given us an easy ride for starters, and I feel he's not put a match up. I mean, it's just disgusting stuff. It's just dirty. It's just horrendous, you know. Foul? No? I thought there was a red. I thought there was a red looming over that pocket. Maybe he potted it. Well, let's see what he's going to muster up here. No, again, he just misses a simple shot. Well, I can hardly call that simple, but he could have got. There were simpler shots on the table. I mean, I know Mark Selby got that in the World Championships or something similar to that, but that was something else. And there we go, taking a 5-0 lead. I didn't expect such an easy win here. This is a disappointing performance, you have to say, from Gilbert. But maybe he should have qualified himself in dentistry after all. He might have gone a long way.
Attempting to sink this into the
fitting braces and all that. Could imagine. Well, this looks like 2-0. Sorry, 2-0? 5-0? I think when I said 2-0 on my thoughts were on the football game. Obviously they're on 1-0 at the moment to Switzerland, and another player's just been yellow carded. I don't know who that was. It looks like, I think it's a Switzerland player. What did he do? Oh, slide tackle is that. He knocked one of the Welsh players to the ground. Slide tackling, I think. Who had the ball, yeah. Very dirty stuff. Babu. Don't know how to pronounce it, just pronouncing the letters pretty much. Don't really know these footballers that well. And it's a Welsh free kick, not a penalty. I wouldn't think it's a Swiss kick.
David Gilbert, the break.
Switzerland, you know. Produce some decent... Oh, what was that? Very Bingham-esque break-off. A very Bingham-esque break-off. If you remember from first round. Chance that we were literally... Chance that we were really praising and then missed the first ball off. Bingham missed and then we did a good job. I don't think we went the century. That wasn't the silent frame. But yeah.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Well, an excellent pot. Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort. 8. I think he's playing this with a lot of power. What a top pot that was. He's playing very well here. 11. Now, can he drop this into the right corner? That's a great pot. He's right on top of his game at the moment. 12.
Just singing the Sunset Wild song for no reason. If you could hear it. You know.
19.
I was planning to do a silent frame, but just singing. I probably will be a bit afraid just will do a silent frame just for the fun of it, and I'm telling you about it.
Nicely positioned for the blue here. 20. Play this with plenty of power. Excellent pot. He really looks in fine form at the moment. 28. Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. That's a beauty. Wonderful shot. 29.
Something's happened on the football. I think they're all walking off the... No, they're not walking off the pitch. It's just throwing it in. Throwing the ball in.
He's playing to the right corner here. Loose play like that.
Missed. Don't believe it. Didn't expect that. Well, Dave Gilbert called the police. He's potted. I'm joking. Yeah, not bad.
3.
Now, what can he... Well, you really have to take that chance, Dave, because we're in ruthless form now. We're actually going to play to win now. Unlike before when we were just playing just because at the start of the match, just because we thought we can win anyway. You never know, this may be easy CPU by mistake. I never fiddled around with it, not to my knowledge. It's on hard as far as I'm concerned, but you know. It might have changed to easy. for some reason.
Perfect cueing required.
Just a few more pots, and we're through to the semi-final place with whoever it may be. I don't really know that yet, but I'm keen to find out who the champion, well, who we're going to play in the next round of the Champions. Don't want to know who the champion is so soon. I want it to be us. Obviously, if we're going to know by the end of this match, then it's going to be defeat. Or kissing that red could have saved the in off there, I don't know.
Nice position to take on the yellow.
Nice position to take on the yellow, Neil, really? Is that what you'd play in real life? Huh. Yeah, I see. So I'm just going to take the green to be a rebel, basically. And just to be rebellious, literally for no other reason. I'd probably take... If Neil hadn't said to take the yellow, I probably would have gone for the yellow. Because, you know, I was going to go for the green initially myself, but then I thought, you know, I'm going to go for the green. I'm going to be the yellow, just to be the rebel now.
Real problem here.
Maybe it's cost me. And the green says, you like me that much? You can have me again if you want. And I say no, I prefer 7 points rather than 3. I want value for money. You know, I want value for practice.
Just wants to sink this.
I want to get some. I want to get somewhere at my. I want to get my practice to mean something.
Not the quality.
Well, I don't think we left him a lot on. We may have left a red. I think we have left this. I think we may have done. I'm not sure though. Depends. He might not even get it. Oh, I didn't know we left that red. Well, what's Dave gonna? I'll say muster up. If you could somehow, from somewhere, produce something, the 3 S's, just to produce a clearance to win this frame. It's got a flying chance in this match, you know. You know, I've got little battery left on my camcorder, but I'm obviously hoping for a mistake. I'm desperately in need of one. I doubt I'll get that red on the side cushion, though. What the heck was that?
24.
Well, you got position on the green. Well, shots like that are going to win in matches. They really are. And this is going to cost us, this mistake. Could cost us the video. Well, that's not going to cost us the video. Unless he's going to produce a superb long pot, which he hasn't. And well, what's he left us? Just going to play a thin reserved safety shot. Neil said looking for the snooker, I think, but I ain't really looking for any sort of a snooker. Just looking for playing snooker.
Well, he's left half a chance.
Potting balls. Oh. Neil had said I'd left half a chance, which kind of spoiled the surprise, but
if he's not careful.
just don't want to leave an opportunity, as Dave points out that I come.
Brilliantly played.
Have left a chance. Not that he's gone for it. Oh, but he's playing too good safety now that we can't afford to see.
He'll be hoping to snooker his opponent behind the black here.
Yeah, good snooker, not what I played, but we got it. This could be a formality win now.
Nicely done.
Nope, Dave's going to make us just hang out there and just hope for a bit longer. He just wants us to suffer a little bit more. And then he'll be happy and content, like a little cheeky git. Which is what we're going to call him for today, the cheeky git Dave.
No, not the result he was after.
Why wasn't that the result I was after? What was so bad about it, Neil? Don't be so critical. Don't be so hypocritical. Would you be able to produce that sort of a result? After all, was it so bad, Neil? Neil's saying not the result I was after. Just criticising his criticality. What? I think I'm just I'm just nervous now because of my camcorder battery.
Disappointed with that.
Oh man, if the green was on his spot. Why? Couldn't I have hit it harder? Should have hit it harder. Should have known the line. Should have known the line. Should have known the line. Should have known the line.
To run this along the cushion.
Oh, that was the last thing we wanted. We've left the frame, might as well concede. It could well be going into another video now.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 2. David Gilbert, 4.
I'm in a predicament. A huge predicament, guys. A huge predicament. As whether or not to continue this match now or do it tomorrow. Oh, I was just thinking I might have been let off massively here, but it was too good to be true. Oh, I needed a let-off. That would have been such a good relief. That would have been the best thing ever for us. I'm just going to play this frame and hope my battery doesn't die. I'm just literally going to pray my battery doesn't die. And if it's about to die, well, I'll just start the video. I'll just stop the video and charge it and carry on mid-frame, you know. Or I might even just concede frame, you never know. No, but I'd like to say I'm doing 4 frames per video. I know that sounds cheap and nasty now, that way I say it, because I just want to say it. I'm doing it because I want to say it, rather than I do it because I want to. Well, that was a quality opening red, as Neil has rightly said. Oh, it's escaped my attention that Wales has just potted. Oh, they've just potted? They've only just scored, in fact. They've only just, I think, off a free kick, they just scored. It's 1 apiece on the footy game, the footy. So there's one bad thing happens, one good thing has happened for us. Wales. Our beloved.
Really impressive queuing.
Near patriotic. We're nearly being patriotic there, we're just not being patriotic enough. Well, can't support England if they're not playing, let's just say that much. Can't support Ronnie if he's out of a tournament, for example. Obviously, he is my favourite player. If you didn't know, that is part of the reason that I'm playing as him. And a football player, just a Welshman, just having a drink there. Just being given his bottle. It's like a 6-year-old. I'm joking. No, he does a lot. He's doing his country proud. It was Daniel James. No, Daniel James is going out, and David Brooks is coming on. It's a sub thing, isn't it? Substitution. They're just doing their subs. Oh, I was hoping... Oh no, I don't want to do that. Good pink.
Tricky shot here.
Come on!
Great pass.
That was a great pot. Really was, as David Hendon said. He goes, it was a great pot, and I was like, yeah, great pot as well. If Dave said so, then it must be. Because he knows absolutely nothing about the game of snooker that I know of. I love how Eurosport put journalists on and BBC actually put professional, experienced guys on. I mean, look at Hendry, he's a highly experienced bloke. It's Mr. Stephen Hendry. You look at him, he's arguably the greatest player out there. You have to say it's either Ronnie or Hendry. I know Higgins has been named the GOAT, greatest of all time, but you can't say it's not Ronnie or Hendry. And the question is, who is greater, Ronnie or Hendry? And Limerick University is just like, yes, it's Higgins.
Taking on the pot along the cushion.
I mean, how's it Higgins? It's not. He's not greater than Hendry or O'Sullivan. He's not even in the question. He's not even better than... He's hardly better than Davis. It's like... if you're going to ask the question, it's more like... Is Higgins better than Davis? Now that's a question. Ronnie and Hendry are top 2. Higgins and Davis are 3 and 4. You'd think. Because the same thing. Hendry has titles, but Ronnie has longevity. Or world titles, Hendry has at least. Whereas... And the same is true with Higgins and Davis. Davis has titles, but Higgins has great longevity, just like O'Sullivan. Hendry or Davis obviously dominating the 80s and Hendry the 90s, whilst O'Sullivan and Higgins enjoy the longevity in the same periods of time, obviously because no players dominated for as long as Hendry or Davis. Selby did for about 3 or 4 years. Trump's doing quite decently at the moment, but you could say, well, he hasn't won a tournament since March, Gibraltar Open, and it is a pretty rubbish tournament. The only good tournament he's won this year is German Masters. Any good tournament he's won this season, well, what is it? It's World Grand Prix. Okay, the home nations are decent as well, can't lie about that. England and English and Northern Ireland. Obviously, winning all 4 in the season, you will get the £1 million bonus. Thought Judd might have done it this season, he won the first 2. When I say this season, I mean the 2020-2021 season. I think the new season, I don't know what if they cast the new season as having started yet. The 2021-2022 season. This has been far from a bad break. You can't lie. Can't deny it. Well, at least David Gilbert, he's done well. He's taken a frame. He's put us under a bit of pressure in that last one. More in terms of my camera battery than the match. Obviously, it's a long one back for David Gilbert. Players have won from that position. I think of two examples off the top of my head. Nigel Bond against Barry Hawkins, and more recently in the World Championship qualifiers, I think it was second round, Jamie Clark against Jamie O'Neill. You know, I really fancied Clark to qualify, especially after I really wanted him to qualify. Obviously, I thought he was a great player. I thought he did really well last year. I thought he was a good player. I really enjoyed watching him. And then he was just disappointing. I mean, he looked so good to qualify, 7-2 up against Davis. I mean, God knows what happened. I can only put it down to a lack of bottle. I mean, it's not the first time I've seen him squander a huge lead. I mean, the World Championship last year against Anthony McGill, we all know what happened. Anthony McGill was complaining about the eyeline incident when he was behind, and then he went on to win. He was a long way behind was McGill. I think perhaps the eyeline incident may have been with an element of saltiness inside of him, just being salty about losing so heavily. And then all of a sudden he maybe put Clark off, or maybe, you know, Clark was a bit babyish at the interval, you have to say as well. But, you know, if he doesn't regret it, then maybe he thinks it was right. Maybe it wasn't so babyish. I don't think it was done out of... If he doesn't regret it after a long period of time, then that implies that he means it. He wasn't doing it out of being an idiot. He genuinely thinks what he said was fair. So fair play to him if he's going to stand by his decision. McGill's saying he would have regretted it, but maybe McGill was still a bit salty about the whole incident. I don't know, that was... my opinion on Anthony McGill changed quite drastically from that match. I kind of thought... Before that, I didn't mind him. I quite liked him, but after that, I just thought he's a bit of a sore loser.
Red required.
This is frame ball. Well, there we go. Good job, we didn't start a new video. I don't think we could have managed another frame, though. The next frame would have been the last anyway of this video. But yeah, we still got 3/4 of the frames in this video done. Now now for the ton, as John Berger would say in an older snooker game. For example, World Snooker Championship 2005. So just dropping these balls in, and yeah, this has been a nice break. We had a few good breaks in this match. Haven't played bad snooker in the end. We had a shaky, rubbish start, but you know, since then, that first frame, when we managed to win it, got to a 5-0 lead, and Gilbert was able to pinch the last one from quite a way behind after leaving us a great chance, and you know, we should have made more than just 34. But I think we've really capitalised on this opportunity here. This has been great stuff, you'd have to say. But I did expect Gilbert to do a bit better than what he did in other frames than just that last one. That last one, you can't take anything away from him. He did take it. It was a good frame. In the end, he did steal it. Could have hurt us, because it could have made us a bit more desperate and a bit more impatient. Oh, but I don't think we're on this. Oh, that's a shame. Ton, man, why are the tons always so tough to get? I'm going to go for this anyway. Better off with the cross double, but never mind, eh? Never mind. Well, we fouled, but it shouldn't matter. Well, we haven't fouled.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 85.
That would have actually been a free ball, I think, but that doesn't matter. We've won the match by 6 frames to 1. What a victory. That is a heavy margin, if I don't say so myself. Yep, 7 out of 11 frames, highest break of 88 from us, total points from us 500, and easy enough to calculate 179 points from David Gilbert. So, closing my eyes and see who I'm going to get in the semi-final, when groups start to meet, as they might say, I don't know. Neil again. We've had a lot of clashes against Neil, especially in best of 11s, beating him 6-1. In the European Masters semi-final, and 6-5 on hard mode in the International Championship last 16. Yeah, the difficulty is on hard, so I'm just gonna, I'm just wondering why it felt so easy those last 2 matches. So let's just have a quick look at the schedule. We've got the Northern Ireland Open next, which we're probably not going to play. UK Championship, I fancy that, yeah. Scottish Open, Home Nations, not going to bother. German Masters, I'll miss it out. Championship League, I might play it off screen. Masters, obviously, is a big one, I'm going to show that. The UK Championship, I might actually play the earlier matches on medium mode, you know. On medium match length. So yeah, that's quite good. quite enjoyed that. So yeah, Neil Robertson up next, and that'll be Tuesday's episode. It'll be Tuesday, yeah. So yeah, it'll be Tuesday, because this match I was planning would finish tomorrow. Obviously, it finished an episode early, so, and then I was going to have a break on Monday, and then this match will be Tuesday and Wednesday definitely, and perhaps Thursday if it goes into that last video, and then the final will be Saturday, Sunday if I get there. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. See you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye.